Good morning. It's Vicki, and this is the Mindful Minute with me. And the book I am reading out of today is In God's Care, and it is from today's date, legit, at August 6th. Okay, so, whew. When you first learn to love hell, you will be in heaven. Thaddeus Golas. With God's help, we have chosen not to indulge in addictive behavior. But we can't always choose our surroundings or the people we have to be with. Sometimes they even seem more than we can bear. But if we're unhappy with things, we can't change. We need to learn to find something good about them. It's easy to love people who love us and are nice to us. But what about those who are difficult to love? Don't they need love too? When we limit our love to those who are easy to care about, we are limiting the love that comes back to us. When we have resentments about the situations we find ourselves in or the people we are with, we are creating our own unhappiness. Today I ask God to help me find some good in the people and things that are hard to love. And that one is a doozy. And without recovery, I would have never learned this skill, and I'm still learning it because life it just is the way it is. And sometimes you don't jive with people, and sometimes they don't like you, and you don't like them, and most of the time, it reminds me of the thing that they say a lot in the rooms, and I'm sure they say it out of the rooms. Everything doesn't just happen in the rooms, I realize. But they say if you spot it, you got it. And our biggest teachers are the ones that challenge us and that trigger us and that put this thing inside of us that just is so frustrating. And we just are, that self righteous, that's just wrong. And I had an experience where I had to walk through it, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't fun. I did not agree with a lot of things this person would do or say or how they would act. I mean, everything got on my nerves. Everything. It got to that point. And, talking to my sponsor and talking to my other confidants in life, you have to love that person because usually that person that is the nastiest, probably, like it says in the reading, needs love more than anybody else. And they're your greatest teachers. And you get to learn how to behave in situations that are difficult because it's going to happen. And that's just life. And when they say in recovery, they say living life on life's terms, right? You don't get to choose what happens to you or who's around you or where you're at or what what's happening in your life. You don't get to choose. You get to choose how you respond. And you get to choose how you look at it. And if you change the way you look at things, and sometimes there's a exercise. I think it's in one of the readings in the back of the big book, and it talks about how this person prayed to the person that they were irritated with or resentful at or whatever. They prayed for them for 2 weeks, and then eventually, like, they prayed for all the good things that they wanted in their life for that person to have. And that eventually, as they had been doing this, that resentment and that frustration went away. And I think that exercise, that I've used it, and it does help a lot. And there's also a prayer that I say, and we all have our stuff, and we're all never wonderful. And everybody isn't going to love us, and everybody isn't going to like what we do, and we have to stay in our truth and stay who we are and stay loving and kind and humble, or we should try to, or I try to. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just talking about what I do. I try to stay loving and kind And but I do. It's like the serenity prayer, right? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, difficult people, places, or things. Courage to change the things I can. If I can change the scenario, do I have the cojones to do it? And the wisdom to know the difference. And that right there, that last one, the wisdom to know the difference, is the ticket, right? Is the ticket, and then acting on it. So, what a wonderful prayer! What a wonderful message that this book had for me today, and reminded me that even the difficult people in my life need love. We all need love. That's all we want, is to love and be loved, and not everyone's going to like us, and we don't have to like everybody, but we could still be kind. So I don't even know what I just said, but I hope you all have a wonderful day. I am super grateful to get this out and be more consistent this week and getting it done in the morning instead of the evening. And I hope that this helps you, because it helps me tremendously. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please go to my website and join my mailing list at awkwardandawesome.org. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Peace.